It arrived as a stone from the void, crashing into the earth of northern Portugal. It struck with enough force to carve a small crater into the landscape, encased in a thick shell of rock. When the impact shattered that shell, it revealed something that did not belong on this world. A native farmer was the first to find it. He saw a mass of tumorous, fleshy growth exposed to the air. He reported his discovery to the village elder. It was not long before the anomaly drew the attention of the SCP Foundation. A Level 4 agent stationed in the region detected a small radioactive signature emanating from the site. The response was immediate. A collection squad of security personnel was dispatched to the crater. They were led by General Mulhausen. Upon arrival, they quickly secured the object in a large container. The nature of the entity was unknown, so initial testing began on site. General Mulhausen recruited subjects from the nearby village. 3 men were sent into the structure one by one. None of them returned. Each man simply disappeared. The discovery of this deadly property led to a cold decision. To ensure that no outside knowledge of the object survived, General Mulhausen issued a Level 4A termination order. Roughly 1/3 of the village was executed. The witnesses were removed, and the transport of the object to a secure facility began. But the entity was not finished with those who captured it. During the preparations for transport, 4 SCP security personnel were inexplicably drawn inside the mass. Like the villagers before them, they vanished instantly. When the interior was inspected again, it had changed. The object had grown new furnishings. It no longer looked like a mere fleshy growth on the inside. It had begun to resemble the interior of an apartment room. To protect the remaining team, General Mulhausen ordered the use of Class 3 hazmat suits. The container was then lifted onto a freight ship and moved toward a containment facility. General Mulhausen would not see the end of this process. Following his termination, the object was resecured by staff and brought into permanent containment in a classified location. It is known as SCP-2. SCP-2 remains a tumorous mass of flesh with a volume of roughly 60 cubic meters. On one side, there is an iron valve hatch. This hatch serves as the only entrance to its interior. Inside, the entity mimics a standard, low-rent apartment of modest size. There is a single window on one wall, yet if you look at the exterior of SCP-2, no such opening exists. The room is furnished. However, these furnishings are not made of wood or fabric. Upon close examination, the furniture is composed of sculpted bone and woven hair. It consists of various other biological substances produced by the human body. When these objects were tested, they revealed fragmented DNA sequences. Each piece of furniture contains different genetic markers. The entity requires a constant power supply to remain stable. The risks of a power failure are severe. If the electricity cuts out, an emergency barrier must be closed immediately to separate the object from the rest of the facility. The area must be evacuated. Once power is restored, the containment team cannot simply walk back in. They must strobe the area with alternating bursts of X-ray and ultraviolet light. Only then can SCP-2 be reaffixed to its power supply and returned to its recharging mode. To further ensure safety, the containment area is kept under negative air pressure. The psychological effects of proximity to SCP-2 are unpredictable. Perception may be dulled. It may be skewed or influenced by the object. Because of this, no one is allowed near the containment area alone. Teams must consist of at least 2 members. These personnel are required to maintain physical contact with one another at all times. They do this to confirm that their partner is still there and that their perception of reality has not been compromised. Access to the interior of SCP-002 is strictly limited. No personnel below Level 3 are permitted inside. For those of higher rank, the rules are even more stringent. If a command staff member receives written authorization from 2 off-site Level 4 administrators, they may enter. But there is a price for this access. The command staff must temporarily surrender their rank and security clearance. They must be escorted by at least 5 Level 3 security personnel for the entire duration of their contact with the object. Interior. They are escorted at least 5 kilometers away from SCP-002. There, they must undergo a 72-hour quarantine and a full psychological evaluation. Only if the psychiatric staff deems them fit may their rank and clearance be restored. Since arriving at the facility, SCP-002 has continued to feed. It has been responsible for the disappearances of 7 more personnel. With each disappearance, the apartment inside grows more complete. The entity has further furnished itself over time. It now possesses 2 lamps. It has a throw rug. There is a television and a radio. A beanbag chair now sits in the room. There are 3 books written in an unknown language. There are 4 children's toys. There is even a small potted plant. Cousin the Foundation attempted to understand the trigger for this growth. They conducted tests using various laboratory animals, including higher primates. The object did not respond. They tried using cadavers. There was no effect. SCP-002 does not want animal tissue. It does not want dead flesh. Whatever process the subject uses to convert organic matter into household furnishings is only facilitated by one thing. It requires living humans.